Hey, Shalom, Makim, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us the truth. And much peace, love, and salutation to the elect of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing this word with all truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazamah from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, coming back today with another lesson. And Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. Excuse me. And, as you see here on the screen, this is from the peoplesvoice.tv. The article reads, worldwide digital IDs will soon be mandatory in order to participate in society. Let's read that again. Worldwide digital IDs will soon be mandatory in order to participate in society. Okay? And we already know, those of us here in Great Millstone and that follow the doctrine that's been passed down, beginning with our elders and apostles and elders on down, that the MOTB is the RFID microchip. All right. And as you see, the infrastructure, they've been setting the infrastructure up to set up these digital IDs. Okay. To set up these digital IDs and to get everybody pretty much ready, for lack of better words, to get for lack of better words, tagged. Okay, I don't want to, say particular wording because, the algorithm at YouTube, what they do now, they'll pick it up and they'll block your video. Okay, but here it is. Okay, we're steps and steps closer. And as the scripture says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, all right, it says, I will stand upon my watch. I will stand upon the tower and watch what he will say unto me. Okay. It says, as a matter of fact, let's just get it real quick. We sound like broken records here at Great Millstone, but we're gonna be that broken record. All right, we're gonna speak the prophecies to ad nauseum. Okay, because that's what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai commanded us to do. And if you don't like it, if people talk about all you guys talk about is the same thing, I was like, all y'all do is talk about the same thing. Well, when you read the Bible, it's saying the same thing. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is the true father of repetition. He will tell you the same thing over and over and over again to get it through your head. It's just that's the problem with Jake. Jake is hard-headed. You see? We'll start at verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, all right, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Okay, and the vision is plain. All right, you got other camps that still scoff and make mockery videos and mockery statements about the MOTB not being the charagma. Okay, but as Elder Apostle Tar says, he says, look, when those charagma stations get set up, he was like, look, when those charagma stations get set up, I'm gonna take my camera and walk around to these individuals, to these places, and see the looks on people's faces, man. Okay, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Okay, so now the prophecy is speaking, is here. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Okay, and like I said, these are prophecies and scriptures that we always constantly go to. All right, we constantly go to the same scriptures over and over and over again, but it's for a reason. Okay. It says, with a little help from the as y'all see, the gates of hell foundation and you see that word right there too. And you can't even say this word now because they'll link it to anti-Semitic language. Okay, but y'all see the key word. Okay, and we understand and know that these people here are linked in with the Bauer family. I'll just put it like that, or the Red Shield family. Okay, it says the United Nations has plans. The United Nations has plans which will enslave every human being on planet Earth by 2030, and that's what their agenda is, Agenda 2030. And they're moving fast with it. Okay, they had the whole 5G rollout during the time of the Crown Royal. The Crown Royal 19, they had the whole 5G rollout. You see, it says the United Nations Development Program, or the UNDP, is launching a campaign to accelerate digital ID, accelerate what scripture comes to mind. It says that what? The devil shall come down with great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. The campaign to accelerate digital ID, digital payments, and data sharing rollouts in 50 countries under the umbrella of Digital Public Infrastructure, which is DPI, by 2028. And we already, we're 2 months away from being in 2024. So time is moving by fast. You know, it's funny because I watch football highlights on YouTube. You know, I don't really have the time to really watch the games like that. If I catch a game, I'll watch it, but you know, most of the time I'll just go to YouTube and watch the highlights. And I find it interesting, you know, that most of the comments that you see on the video of the football highlights, whether it be, you know, these pro teams, the football highlights, most of the comments always says, man, the season is going by super fast. It's going by so fast. Time is going by so fast. You see, because the Lord is making short the time, as it says in that he would shorten the days for the elect's sake. Okay? SHTF reports, which is Shit Hits the Fan, the rollout of worldwide digital IDs is happening right now and will come with a cashless, fully digital payment system and the complete destruction of the illusion of freedom. You see, and as we always say, beginning with our apostles and elders on down, this is the major prophecy that the Charagma is a major prophecy that will come to pass before destruction comes by way of thermonuclear destruction here in America, as well as in the land of Israel. You know, in the Middle East, this prophecy will come to pass first before major destruction happens. But this is a sign letting you know how close we are. On Wednesday, November 8th, 2023, which is yesterday, a virtual launch event is scheduled to take place for what is termed the 50 in 5 agenda. The 50 in 5 agenda. I want to say 50 countries in 5 years, maybe, because it's 23, 24. Yeah, maybe it's 50 in 5. Maybe that's what it means. Let's click this, and see what it is. 50in5.net. Implementing digital public infrastructure safely and securely. 50 in 5 is a country-led advocacy campaign. By 2028, the 50 in 5 campaign will have helped 50 countries design, launch, and scale components of their digital public infrastructure. The 50 in 5 program, or the 50 in 5 campaign. You see that? On November 8th, 50 in 5 was formally launched with countries coming together to commit to sharing learnings, best practices, and technologies that can ultimately reduce cost, build local capacity, maximize impact, and help radically shorten the implementation journey for the digital public infrastructure. See, it's to shorten it. This is pretty much an acceleration campaign, as the ad said before. And they're moving fast with it. Digital IDs. And you see the fingerprint on there. Digital payments. Data exchange. You see? Data is the new gold. Okay? And they moving quickly with it. And these different nations are all together with it, man. Okay? Let's go back. It says the United Nations, the Gates of Hell Foundation, and partners of the R Foundation are launching the campaign to accelerate digital ID, digital payment, and data sharing rollouts in 50 countries. We just read that. Let me click this real quick here and see something. This article was dated October 27, 2023. Man. The 50 in 5 campaign is an agenda concocted by a coalition of unelected, you see the word there, to accelerate technocratic rule by technocratic is another way of saying a rule by technology. A rule by technology. Like you have a theocratic rule, pretty much is the rule by the Most High underneath the priesthood, underneath priest. That's what a theocracy is when you look up the word, but a technocracy is the rule of technology. You see? And they want you to be a part of that digital system. Okay? But you see the key word there is accelerate. You keep seeing the word accelerate there. Accelerate technocratic control through digital ID, CBDC, and massive data sharing. And how are they going to do that? They're going to do that by way of the Charagma, man. And they ain't playing, okay? They ain't playing around. You clearly see what's getting ready to happen. You got the individual carbon footprint trackers, low emission zones, as you see there. They got the 15-minute cities. You see, from farm to fork. You know, all these different kinds of foods that ain't even food. You know, mystery meat, all this other kind of madness. CBDCs, all part of the. You see the word down there? I'm gonna highlight it. Boom. Proponents of that. And we all know where this is leading to. And he causeth all, Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man may buy or sell save he that hath the charagma. And it ain't sin. This isn't a philosophy. Okay, this isn't you know, it ain't no philosophy, it ain't a tax. No, it's a physical device. Okay? Go back here. Let's see. I'm just kind of taking a look at some things here. Moral human beings have begun questioning not just the digital ID system, but a system in which a ruling class crushes everyone underneath it. You know, you have the super rich, and then you're gonna have everybody else being the super poor. You know, it's gonna be just the destruction of the middle class, where you're gonna have the super rich and then the super poor. And with that charagma, it's gonna be a complete enslavement. That's what they want. You see? Go, bro. What are you doing? Golly. Bro, people don't need to be driving. Anyways, but that's what they want. But that's what the Lord is gonna he's pretty much gonna disappoint the devices of the crafty. Let's get that real quick in Job, the 5th chapter. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. Verse Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, because they're gonna get to the point to whereas the charagma's gonna be here. All right, people gonna be getting charagma'd up, you know. You see, but they're not gonna be able to get everybody, because that's their goal. They want to get everybody. They want everybody to be marked and tagged. You see, and then you're gonna have people that's gonna be, you know, getting off the grid, you know, going into the woods, you know, pretty much just getting off the grid. You gotta have a large majority of people doing that. You see, but that's when the Lord is going to come through. You know, we believe through faith that when this really begins to happen worldwide, because it's already happening, but when it becomes mandatory worldwide, okay, Yahweh Shai is going to return very, very quickly at that time. You see, because none of the elect are going to get marked. You know, some of us are going to have to be put to death. You know, but none of the elect are going to be tagged, if you will. Okay, it says they meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. And they began this campaign yesterday, November the 8th. You see, and they meet in darkness. You know, they have all these little secret huddles and these secret meetings that they have. You see, verse 15. But he saveth the poor from the sword. You see that? He saveth the poor from the sword. And it says from their mouth and from the hand of the mighty. You see that? And Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to deliver us, man. You see? But it's our job to report on these things, man. The 50 and 5 campaign. Acceleration of a digital infrastructure. Okay? And that's mainly it, you know. So I just want to do a quick update on that. Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and also teaching this truth. And much peace, love, and salutation to the elect, beginning with the 144,000, all the way down to the large multitude that believe. Until next time, I say shalom.